Alrighty, I have a construction update for you guys today. So as you can see, the new track has arrived. So black track has arrived on site for AlpenFury. It looks amazing. Super excited to see what it looks like in person. But from afar, it looks like actual, almost like Intamin track. But yeah, it almost makes me wish that the whole coaster was black. But nonetheless, I'm really excited to see what happens. As you can see there, the site office has been dropped off for vertical construction along with some of their crew. They were cleaning up the final bulldozing of the section, so PDI was there just removing all the extra buildings that they were supposed to remove. So the icy stand is gone, and 2/3 of Shockwave's queue line has now been removed for this area. So the exit, the gift shop and all that is going to exit towards that area where that excavator was. So they had to remove those buildings. Since our last update, we have found out that it's going to have a chalet look, but that is information we kind of already knew. So it'll be interesting to see how in-depth they go with the theming for the chalet look. The trains have been revealed. They look amazing. But yeah, in terms of construction, they are almost done the footings and caissons. They are in the last little stretch for the footings and caissons, as you can see right there. They are in that last little like group of like 3 to 6 or 9 footings that they have to do. So when I go in person tomorrow, I'll get a better update for how many footings that they have left to do just in that section. As you can see elsewhere, they are mostly done. So again, they did that in-ground section for a lot of these other footings where they dug the caissons, poured the caissons, so that in the ground area that's likely to freeze once the weather gets cold, they're trying to get all those done, and then they're going to go cap off all those unfinished footings and turn them into footings from caissons. So that's essentially where they are at with AlpenFury. We are essentially done. I would say we're at 98% completion for footings and caissons on AlpenFury, but I'll have a better understanding once I'm in the park tomorrow, Saturday, or today, sorry, once you're watching this video. So, yeah. I am not good at calling when vertical construction is going to start, but based off of now that the right trailer, I thought this other trailer behind Chicken Shack that arrived was for vertical construction. Now that the actual vertical construction trailer has arrived and I've seen the Fox team on site, I am going to say that vertical should start this week, but emphasis on should, and take that with a big grain of salt. With that being said, I am still holding true, if you watch the podcast, that they are going to be done this coaster in time. I have heard that they're going to be working day and night, weather permitting. They are a little worried about weather. That is something they are worried about. But yeah, still excited to see. There is a winch installed on top of the mountain to lift materials up and down. And as you can see, after a day's work, they are cleaning up the construction site by power washing away all that mud. It looked very muddy from up here. It's been very wet this week, and all that construction equipment rolling over. But if you look closely to the station area, they have cleaned up the area really well. It's very flat. They've been rolling out that debris, taking it out to the Rutherford entrance. So, yeah, super excited to see if this actually turns into vertical construction next week. The area definitely looks a lot more clean, a lot more available for theming, etc. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with Shockwave. It's all wrapped up for the season, so it is staying put. But yeah, outside of that, I'm trying to think if there was anything else to update you on AlpenFury. Outside of there's a lot of work inside the mountain going on. I could see the dump trucks leaving with piles of dirt as well. So there's definitely been digging going on inside the mountain as well. But that could be them removing the dirt that they buried the footings with inside there. Outside of that, there is not too much else to update you on. Again, if you are looking for things outside AlpenFury, definitely join us over on Patreon, Amusement Insiders on Patreon, where I post updates on everything going on in the park. And yeah, so there's definitely a lot more information going on over there, especially about 2026. We have a lot more concrete information for you over there, especially with some work going on inside Splashworks. And yeah, Outside of that, there is not too much. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's something big I'm missing, but there's not. So that is it for today's construction update. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely stay tuned for tomorrow's vertical, or not vertical, in-park update on AlpenFury. Looking forward to that one. And yeah, see you at Winterfest this weekend. Bye.